What Ken here is doing is simply amazing. He's actually assembling a CPU core, and oh my goodness, I have huge respect for Ken, as this is quite the task. Oh, look at that. We also have small flying lizards, kind of like trapped in the building, it seems. They kind of like came in and yeah, they're going to stick around. I guess we do have some pets now after all. We could use them here to observe, right, while they're in the area. Someone definitely would like to observe them. Perhaps we can actually do something with them. I have no idea so far. They're not aggressive, at least. Second CPU core is in with that. And yeah, that means basically that I could probably go ahead and build me now a delivery drone. And I would like to do this. A delivery drone station, it's called. Let's have it outside here in my electricity area that we have, right? So we could have it right beside the battery here, for example. I could also have it... yeah, I don't know, where we can actually maintain it quite nicely. Also where it's not too close to my, to my people, to my defenses. So let's actually have it here, right? I think this is a nice spot close to my storages already. Let's place it and get the first delivery drone on its way. Holy cow! It's been a long time preparing for this. And it's going to be quite nice, I hope so. We are also in the process of getting us more stone in than ever. We're going to need that. It's actually winter now, right? So in this case, nicely stockpiled on the food there. 1,700 grain are in. Not that many pickled vegetables, unfortunately. Would have loved way more for this. Unfortunately, that was not possible because, yeah, my mistake. Okay, I actually admit it. I forgot to activate the planting of this, and we never really planted watermelons. Next year is going to be better again, though. We have plenty of grain, though. It should really push me through winter there. If it gets a bit too low there, we might slaughter some animals that we have in the surrounding area. Those Ulfen, they usually provide nice amounts of meat. Now, with that coming out of the way, no attack coming in right now. We could start by, building us a defense up and running, right? It's going to take a while anyway, and we can only do this in steps. So I can say, go ahead and, replace this area here now, this section with a stone wall. And let's also do it with this area there, right? So let's start with that. Let's start small, and it's going to take a while anyway, and we'll just see how much we actually consume. Oh, another spaceship debris landing right there. Well, right in front of my camp. Very convenient, that is. Other than that, we're coming along smoothly. It's -3 outside, 21 degrees inside, so it's perfectly warm. Anyone actually observing this? No, not now. Not yet. And Daniel is now constructing it. And then going to sleep. Right now, we're not that efficient because, let's face it, we have a lot of downtime, leisure activity, right? They're using it mostly for just standing around. So I reckon we could actually reduce this. Right, so in the morning, let's actually switch this around. Not have 2 hours of relaxation in the morning already, right? Let's actually start with the working them. So this is going into anything, and then we have the work here again as well. Let's just go like that. Should be fine. The pancoth, there it is. A parrot-like lizard feasts on animal carcasses. For lack of better name, I will call it pancoth. These birds seem to be fairly common. It's probably not worth spending the time and effort to hunt them. They don't seem very meaty and fly away when approached. Yeah, and that's it. It's also untamable. Nothing I can really do with them. They're still going to stick around a bit in here. And there it is. We have a delivery drone, and look at that. It's already on its way, transporting resources back and forth. That's actually something really cool as well. It's speeding up that because it's transporting all that stone over there so quickly. And look at that. Of course, in the middle of my defense restructure, we have an attack. As if this wasn't planned. And it's also on the right side. Are you kidding me? Sometimes this game is really driving me mad. Alright. I mean, they're already doing it, right? Already building up my stone fortress. Here I'm actually going to cancel it again. Let's just make sure that we have no gap. Still, I mean, come on. Sometimes this can't be coincidence, right? Oh yeah, Queen, don't get too close to that. I should have told you, I guess. These are aggressive animals. Get out there. Get away from there. They're going to mine and scavenge. This is not okay. I would rather have you inside the base, and let's actually close the... Can we close the fence door? Alright, I cannot close it. Something new I learned again. You cannot do this. They really want to go for mining though. That's something I don't like them to. Let's just wait it out here. They are going to attack anyway soon. Hopefully. A meteor rain, another one. Very good. Look at that drone. So powerful. I love it. Alright, let's turn off the scavenging here. Because they really want to go to their death with that. And let's also stop with the mining, please. No more mining. Don't do it. We should have enough metal anyway, right? Yeah, we're full on everything basically. Also, we have 200 ore still in stock, so fine. There's the attack. Let's get in here. Let's activate my turrets again. We should be actually quite full on energy anyway. There it is. Perfect. Daniel, let's go handle the turrets. Oh, they're coming in from that side now. Where are they going? Do we have a gap? I don't think so. No, we don't. Are they coming now? Alright. Super important that we kill those bloated insects before they get to the base, right? It's also important though that we don't kill them close to my wind turbines because they might actually destroy them or damage them partially. Also look at the searchlight, doing an amazing job illuminating any kind of threat because they really like to attack during nighttime mostly. And one more over there. Down it is. Perfect. Security signal, a new expedition that we have. Let's actually send someone, Quinn, I guess, on the security signal. There you go. I'm still hoping that we find an 8th survivor. That would be great, really, another workforce. That drone. Already loving it. Already thinking about a second one. The freezer has been malfunctioning. Oh no, we have to the resources in. So this is actually something that takes utmost priority. So Edmund, you can do this. Alright, we have the same thing again, free barbecue. Oh, now I know what it is. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I'm really stupid. This of course means free barbecue, so free of charge, right? Barbecue meat. I thought this was a name for a pet or something. Holy cow, sometimes. The chance for survivors is small, but good luck. Battling the intense heat of the fires, I circled the crash site and saw a massive protective shell pods, most of them smashed. I searched this horrid graveyard but was faced only with mangled bodies. I can't afford to spend more time searching. Alright, that was not successful, though we are going to get this event quite a few more times. And at some point there has to be someone in, right? Another thing I would like to do as well, queue it up on the research, and that is the power cell assembly. With that we can make power cells ourselves, and also we can unlock the planting of energy crystals. That's a new thing that we're going to need for, yeah, for the advanced weapons here as well, and also my force of field barriers that I would like to go with. So that's the one. And we have also unlocked the 3D printer. That's going to take a lot more electronics though, and some CPU cores. We are down on that right now, so let's hope that we salvage them or also, yeah, produce enough. Shouldn't one of them actually be going for it? Ken, isn't crafting your priority? Yeah, and Jack as well. Do you too? Craft whenever you can, please. We do have everything in here, right? Alright, we can also continue now, once again, with the fence upgrade. There you go. This will cost quite a bit of stone. We have a lot of stone though, so that's okay. And then also, of course, the fence door I cannot do yet. And we upgrade the tower. We have the gate, but just a wooden gate so far, and the tower is also just only wooden for now. Nothing we can do there. 200 bricks. So the upgrading of my walls will also be another priority, but once winter is over, because I think we're losing the thermal insulation while upgrading. So that would be not so great. For the next year, we also need to watch out on my fields. So I want to do this a bit more efficient than last time, right? So we have those two outer fields here. We're going to change the crop now to the buttermelon for both of them. And I'm also going to say plant and harvest both of them at perfect, right? Basically forever. I want to get lots of pickled vegetables. Then we basically have 3 fields here now with the grain. So that's already, this one here already has it, right? Yes. This one has it, and this one here we change to grain as well. And this might be something that we fertilize as well, so that we speed it up. And then we got one area here where we have grain right now. I would like to change this though to the silicon leaf. We are going to need lots of electronics in the future anyway. And this makes sure that we have always silicon coming in as automatically. So I don't need to worry about that once more. I might actually go for some more farms though, right? So we can switch it, of course, anytime we want. Another grain crop field would be amazing. We have still the problem here that, yeah, not that much further area there is. We have those veggie plants there. Seriously, I don't need them. So let's just squeeze us in another field then here as well. Why do you have a meltdown? Actually not looking so bad. I think he's overworking again. And look at that. That fence is coming along beautifully. And yeah, almost out of stone again because of that. That was to be expected though. But we don't need to do this always, right? The one project. And it seems like, oh, let's just check it out. Silicon leaf? Why is she planting it now? Temperature tolerance is negative 30 to 50 degrees. Holy cow, we can actually have silicon leaf during winter? Can't be true. But it seems like it. Another cool thing about that delivery drone is the manure collecting, right? So if I collect now a lot of manure here, what we're doing right now, the drone will get them immediately. So I don't need to have my survivors running out all the way there to collect 400 manure. Instead, the drone is just picking up a lot of them at once. It's just speeding up this process so much that it's amazing, right? Beautiful. Really, we need a second drone. It's speeding up so many things. With that, we get the manure in that we're going to need for fuel, that we're going to need for, yeah, fertilizing here my silicon. Daniel is already coming in, so I wonder if this really grows. Hard to believe. Right, the minimum growth temperature is to 0 degrees, right? It has a tolerance though to negative 30. That means that as soon as we are above 0 degrees, it's growing a bit. And it does not really get destroyed like the other crops by frost. So that's something at least, right? It can actually grow during winter, but only if it's a warm winter. And as you can see, we have 0 degrees right now, and it's actually growing just ever so slightly. And there it is, power cell assembly, and with that we can actually farm energy crystals now. There they are. They have a temperature tolerance once more of -30, so just like a silicon leaf, they can actually grow during winter if the temperature is above 0 degrees and they're not getting destroyed or anything like that if it's below that. Yeah, we do have not an optimal soil there. So for the energy crystals, I might actually move them a bit further away, probably somewhere over here. I mean, this is already being used for my tree. We could have the energy crystals on the other side of my base. For some reasons though, I like to have them close to the mountain. It just makes sense to me. So let's have them here. So this has still 100% growth rating. And here we can start with the energy crystal production. And this area here, let's continue with some trees. Alright, so that we keep this together. That we have one giant area for trees. Okay, the next attack. Lots of aggressive animals this time. 42 of the Shrieker hatchlings and 3 Shriekers, so the adult ones. They're actually worse, so it's not that many of them for now. Let's actually handle the laser turrets with Rita there. Come on, we can do this. That's still something that we need to do manually there all the time, every single time the attack comes in. As long as I don't have enough energy really to keep them online all the time, I cannot do this any other way. Should be an easy attack though. Easy to defend. And there it is. Quick and easy. Let's butcher whatever we have. Really, we get so much insect meat in. I don't even need to make fuel out of that anymore because we're getting full on fuel. So this is really something I can pause for now. It's clogging up my whole storage. With the power cells coming in soon, we could actually go for a couple of other things now that I would like to work on. So the laser pikes, the laser pistols, the pulse rifle especially, that is super useful because it stuns a lot of enemies in one area. And the force field barrier is also super nice to have. Basically, we can have a force field here at the entrance that is pulverizing enemies that go through that at the cost of electricity. Why not? Another thing that we have is the power cell generator. This is actually super useful because it produces 100 energy, that's twice as much as a diesel generator, and with that energy we could theoretically always have power at the cost of energy cells. It's not consuming its soul quickly, we only have 6 though and no production of that yet, so I would rather keep it as long as possible. We can however turn on this diesel generator here. We're full on fuel anyway, and we do need electricity in winter more so. Let's actually handle that and turn it on so that we can also charge even during daytime and not discharge my batteries so much there. It's really not good to do this. Not much wind unfortunately, so that's why we really should work on that as well a bit. And as you can see, those weapons are quickly done. Wind can do this. I'd actually, workbench wise, I still don't have an upgrade there really. Strange. Laser pikes, there it is. Super nice for melee damage. Pistols are though of course way nicer, so the goal would be to have everyone a pistol. Also there they are, we are growing crystals now, finally out here. Yeah, growing a bit right now, thanks to a balmy winter so far. And yeah, with those we can then make some power cells out of that. And once this is coming in, holy cow, we are going to be in for a treat with max robots and yeah, energy production out of those. And we're fertilizing them with, of course, manure. What I also have is electronics and CPU cores for my 3D printer. That's going to be great stuff, because with that we can make carbon, and with that we can make carbon armor. So let's go ahead and build us one of those printers right here. And the drone is already doing it, right? So someone just needs to get over there and instruct it. Lo and behold, there it is, also a dog. So we got a few dogs now on the map. I mean, come on, what is it? It's a dog. Let's observe it. They can really help us out in the base and of course provide company. Of course I'm doing this. Observing it. One of my fellas will do this immediately. A shooting star once again. Yeah, and once again we're going to do this expedition, of course, because I still have hope that we do get the occasional survivor there. There it is, also a 3D printer, and it's already producing carbon nanotubes out of fuel and metal oil alloys. This is actually something we have quite a bit. Oh, look at that. Also, we scavenged a CPU core. Nice. Yeah, and with the carbon nanotube, we can then actually go in and make carbon armor. Let's produce it. Actually, let's make the recipe, produce it until we have 100 in stock. Why not? Do this plenty of. Going to take a while. But it is almost fully automated. And there it is. Carbon nanotubes. And with that, we can now go in and research something, and that is the carbon armor, and that's going to be really nice, right? The best armor. Let's go ahead. And there's also the carbon armor, the normal. Wait a second. Improved one and normal one. I have no idea what the difference is right now. I guess we need to get the carbon armor first and then the improved version. Let's just try it like this. Makes sense to me. As far as I can see, they both cost the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, we once again just got some ore out of the shooting star, unfortunately. Amber is doing the most important thing right now, observing this dog over there. And the dog seems to be rather friendly. There it is, Boxer. It's a famous dog breed, and it baffles me how it's kind of has gotten here. One thing is sure though, the dogs have adapted this planet well. They're somewhat wild and aggressive when provoked, but it shouldn't be too hard to reclaim the trust of the man's best friend. With this, yeah, we can actually tame it. However, we do need to get the food for the dog, and this is actually something we haven't discovered yet. And dogs like dry meat. So in this case here, we are going in, and we actually should have unlocked it first. First of all, actually we got some statues there. All right. And then we do have the dry meat. There it is, the large drying rack. And out of meat we can make it. And I think we actually have 680 meat. Oh, that's the insect meat. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Then we need to hunt down some animals, unfortunately. That's okay though. And probably going to have the ranching anyway here at some point. Yep. So let's start with one of these. A drying rack. Actually, let's have this one here, right? Makes sense. Just need to hunt down some animals then that give meat. Right, so it's these ones here, the Ulfen. Let's hunt it. Hunter without range weapon. What? Rita? She's not a hunter. You kidding me? Rita will hopefully never go for hunting. Nah. Let's deactivate that. Ken can do it, and Jack and Amber. Plenty of people who can actually hunt. Right? But it's certainly not going to be Rita, my best cook. We also, by the way, got the first, carbon nanotubes. There they are. Highly durable electricity conducting and heat insulating material used in production of advanced weapons and structures. Laser pistol is coming along. And after that, the force field. Actually, let's go ahead and make the carbon armor first. And then the force field. Alright, Amber, she's hunting now the Ulfen. That shouldn't be too hard, right? It's got the laser pistol. Dark. Why are you going out there in the dark, by the way? Yeah, she's definitely going to kill it, but it could be way faster during daytime. Amber. Let's just hope that she does not get lost. Yeah, she's going... What? She's going to drink now. Let's butcher it. Come on. While you're out there. You want to run back again, back and forth all the time? And there it is then. We have it. The dried meat. And here we can actually now group it up. Raw red meat and raw smoke leaf. So we can dry it out then. And we're probably going to stop any kind of meat consumption. The meat stew we have active there still. So far so good. Some new clear goals. We have finished the fortifications with a stone wall. We have found dogs. And of course we're trying now to tame one of them. Also, I would like to work then on my carbon armor. And yeah, once winter is over, on a brick wall for my houses. I hope you enjoyed this one. And where's the 8th survivor? We'll find out, I guess. Stay tuned.